Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favorite Gimp with the Limp. We are jumping right back into For What Remains, part 4 of the review through that we've been going over. We're going to get right stuck back into it. I've already got the tokens for the next round in our big nuke of fun, so we're ready to go. Remember, they pushed up over here into the right flank. They're trying to get past me. And then over here on the left flank, they are trying to get past me over here. To win, all they got to do is get 2 people by me. So let's see how it ends up panning out for them. For me, I went ahead and stuck with what's been working. One of each. I still got all my guys. I can't focus one side or the other because if I lay off here to issue more orders here, then they can scoot right by. So I've got to get orders to all of my guys, basically. So let's draw. And remember, theirs are random. Completely random. No idea what's in the cup. First one is going to be the trimmer. Okay, so this could be bad. Now, with this guy, that is the one that's trying to make the end run. So we're counting from here and he's going 1, 2, because he's coming up the elevation, so he's not adjacent to the abomination, and then 3, 4. So he can make it to the end. And the next time, he'll have to drop down and then run. So I am going to have to fall back with my units because this guy might not be fast, but he can get by. Let's see. Let's count it out. Yeah, he's 3 turns from the edge if he were just to flat out run. So I'm going to have to fall back with the abomination, but that would give the tremor a free attack. So that's a problem too. I'm going to have to look into this. All right, so let's draw our next token. Me, Carnage. Okay, Carnage is here. We know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to attack the ion core because I have to slow that thing down. All right, Carnage only has 2 dice. His big thing is Horde Assault. I want to have groups of enemies surrounding the bad guys, but I did not accomplish that. I'm just trying to get the ion core down. And the ion core is going to have 6 defense. Yes, he's going to have 6 because he does not get camouflage. So he is getting a +1 for the difficult terrain. So that does put him up to 6. So I have 2 dice and I need to hit 6 on one of them, which shouldn't be horribly hard to cause a wound, but he'll still be a veteran. And, oh, 2 1s. No. Oh, that is horrible. A complete whiff on my part. The Carnage did not do his job. Now, if the Ion Core activates, that could be very much bad. And Nethermancer. Okay, good deal, good deal. Okay. This could work. See, I can draw straight line. I don't think your own character's block line of sight. They might. I'll have to check that again. But the Thrall activates first. And we're going to have the Thrall attack the Hellbore. And the Thrall is going to sacrifice. So he is going to take a wound. So I'm going to wound him. And I think this got misprinted because it's missing the back piece that's on there. So we'll set him like that so I can still see that it's the Thrall. He's taking a wound to attack the Hellbore. Hellbore is getting a bonus to his defenses. Okay, so let's take a look here. He is normally at a 4, but he's getting camouflage, which bumps him up to a 6. And my Thrall normally would have, I think it's 2. Yeah, normally would have 2, but I am sacrificing with him. Yes, he is. He's veteran, so he can do the sacrifice. So he's sacrificing to go after this guy, giving me an extra die because I really don't want him to do the toxic burst and hit a whole bunch of my guys. So I need at least one of these to be a 6. 9. 2 9s. Okay, that'll work. Bam, we just popped the Hellbore. That is going to make a big difference. We'll toss him off the board, and here on the next round, I will pull out the rest of his tokens out of the bowl, and we'll just discard any that get drawn from our cup. Okay, couple of corrections here because something just didn't felt right. I'm like, DVG generally doesn't misprint counters. So it's like, all right, I got to be missing something with it. And the Thrall does not have a wounded side on its veteran thing. So it actually drops down to recruit, and it does have a wounded side for its recruit. So if it's elite or veteran, it will just take a wound to drop down, not 2 wounds like normal, which kind of makes sense since it is a summoned unit. So he's down to recruit, but he did kill the Hellbore. I'll take it. I'm good with that. Now, if I am to fire, though, with the Nethermancer at the Ion Core is... his defense is 6, plus the Fallen and... yeah, plus the line of sight going through the Fallen. So he's getting +1 for the difficult, +1 for the Fallen. So that brings his defense up to a 7 total because it's a natural 5. Or no, he's the veteran. It's a natural 6. Oh, yes, that will bring him up to 8. Okay, he's a little beefier than I thought. I got to take the shot, though, because I've got to try to do some damage to him. I can draw the line straight over to him, so that's not a problem. I don't think I can get a line of sight. No, I can't get one to him. So I'm going to have to take the shot and hope, but with his high defense, that's probably not going to work. I do have decent range combat, though. Range 7 and 3 dice. So 3 dice, looking for one of them to be an 8 for my Nethermancer to hit the Ion Core. And that's a 6, 5, 7. No! 5, 6, 7. Damn, they all missed. That is horrible. Oh, that Ion Core is sticking right now. He is not taking damage very easily, but I can kind of converge in on him at this point. So I think they're going to have to try to focus getting one guy by me here and maybe one guy by me over here because I've been able to pin him in. All right, so let's draw. See what they're going to get. They got the Ion Core. There it is. That's the big thing. And yeah, I'm not even going to roll. We're going to do the absolute best move for them, which is to throw the Death Vine up ahead. And Ion Core's got a range of 5. He's easily within the range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So he can get him all the way to here to where he's like 1 turn away from getting by me. Oh, yeah. He can definitely get some range. But he's got to roll to hit. We're going to use the Magnetic Blast from the Ion Core on the Death Vine, hoping to do it. The Death Vine does have a natural defense of 4, so it's not horribly hard to hit him. But I only have 2 dice with the Ion Core, so I need one of them to be over a 4. All right, one of them 4 over. Come on. Yeah, he easily got that. You little dirtbag. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep. Bam. He just threw him up like that. That's the perfect move for him. There's no reason for me to do anything else except that for the AI, because now if the Death Vine activates, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, he's right there. He just has to get within 2 squares of the edge, and he wins. And my Nethermancer has already activated this turn, so I can't shoot at him. Oh, that is bad. Okay, next token. My best bet is that I get something else that can get up against him. All right, let's flip it. Watch, it's going to be a Death Vine. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I was joking. I didn't really think it was going to be the damn Death Vine, and you got to be joking, man. Damn. And yeah, boom. Victory. So he has achieved his objective. He's escaped off the board. They only need 1 more to do so, and that's game. Oh, damn. But I got him completely pinned in at this point. I could potentially pull the Nethermancer and his Thrall back in this direction, let these 2 deal with the Death Vine, so I can try to slow down this left flank on the subsequent turn, rather. All right, drawing the next one. Ion Core. Again, damn, this is what I'm talking about. This random stuff just tears me up. Okay, Yeah, I'm gonna do with him the same thing. I'm pushing the objective, which means use Magnetic Blast on himself to try to skip my guys, but it's gonna be harder on him because he's defensive. He's a veteran, so he has 6, so he has to have 6 or better on one of these dice, and he's only got 2 to do it. So can he Magnetic Blast himself over? And yes, he can. Damn, they're rolling good too. It's probably because I'm using earthen dice. Shouldn't be using the earthen dice. I should be using my own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pops him up right there. They are just hair's breadth away from winning. All they have to do is get him right to there. I have got to swarm him. And I've drawn 2 ion cores, which means there's 1 more left. It's either in that bowl or it's in this cup. If it's in this cup, they win. We'll have to see how this plays out. All right, come on. Let's draw for it. Next one is going to be Hellbore, which is dead, so don't have to worry about him. I'll set this off to the side for now. Okay, so we're going to have to draw another token for the next round, or the next pull, since that one is gone. No more Hellbores. Okay, come on, just no whammy me, no whammy me. Only thing that it can't be is an ion core. It can be anything else but. And it is a Fallen, which is my guy. So, Fallen, does he have the attack and move? Yes, he does. He's the charge. So I will definitely charge over. Boom, boom, get right here. And we'll conduct our attack. Now that the ion core is out in the open, I will have an easier chance of wounding him. But I still need for him not to be drawn. And 6, 8, yeah, we got him. We wounded him. Okay. I might be able to swarm him on the next round and be able to pin him down. If I can bring my Carnage up and around, shoot at him with the Nethermancer. The Thrall's not going to be able to catch him. The Thrall's too slow. But between the Fallen and Carnage, I should be able to get him before he gets too much farther along the map. All right, so let's draw for our next token. What do we got? We got the Wraith. Okay, Mr. Wraithy. Where are you going to go here, buddy? And, oh, that's bad. I've only got 1 token left in that cup. And there's like 2 or 3 earthen left. Okay. I think I can catch the Tremor fairly easily. I can fall back with the Abomination and get in front of him so he can't get by me. And if I can get right here, then that blocks him off. He'd have to drop down over in this direction if he wanted to keep running and block him. So I can block him with the Abomination so he can't just go around me. So I'm going to focus the Wraith on trying to terrify the Geomancer. So if his token's drawn, he doesn't get to activate. Special ability that the Wraith does have. Yeah, Terrify. Has to be within range 3, which I am. I get 3 dice. And I just need to hit the Geomancer. And his defense is a 5. So if I hit him, then I get to apply this Terrify token to him, which effectively removes his next activation. So let's roll for him real quick, see if we get him. I really need a stun now. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. Can't believe I got those double ones earlier. Double damn ones. Bam, here we go. Like I said, now that he's terrified, that takes care of his activation. So even if I am to draw him, all he can do is take that token off. I can keep him pinned using the Wraith. And hell, I could even keep this Tremor pinned if I shoot the next turn at him. Oh, and that's what I love and hate about this game is you have to decide what tokens you're putting in. If I could focus one side of the board or the other, I could really tear him up, but I'm pretty much just reacting this whole game because I can only put 1 for each one of my guys because I have to do something with all of them each round, but it makes you think, like, should I take one round where I skip someone else and throw a couple on the Wraith so I can stun him, and it will give me a breather here so I can come back and focus on this side of the board. A real interesting strategy really comes into play, especially in multiplayer games where you're deciding on what tokens you're going to put in the bag, and your opponent's deciding what tokens they're going to put in the bag, and you're having to guess them. Is he putting in this? Does he put in this? Or was he putting in? And if I know that he knows, then that I know, then yeah, really, really, really good system. I gotta say, I love that. All right, let's draw our next one. Big cup of whammy joy. Come on, here we go. Let's take this one from the bottom. And you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. All it had to be was the ion core not to be drawn 3 times, and that would be it. He'll make a breakaway and run because it doesn't matter. Even if I hit him and take him down to recruit, he will win it for him. But I do get a free attack, and I'm going to take my free attack because, damn it, I'm going to take my free attack. See if we can at least knock him down to a recruit. And we don't. Son of a monkey's butt. I miss with my free attack. He hits the objective and bam, he just won it right there. They had to get 2 of their guys across, and this ion core just busted it up. I mean, just flat busted it up. Being able to throw the units and himself is just such a significantly powerful ability, especially for this scenario, man. Oh, it's brutal. I can see why the Solitaire AI is told to have the Ion Core at Veteran, because he loses that magnetic blast ability when he's down to recruit. How many? I got 2 tokens left. We're going to draw our last 2 tokens just to finish out strong. My Abomination, which I hadn't drawn yet. And again, we know what we were going to do with him. I was going to pull him back to here so I could block off that Tremor and hopefully block off the other one as he came by. But he gets a free attack. And the Tremor should have 4 dice at close range, but my defense is 6. So, not great. Let's see if he gets it. And he does. So it is a wounded Abomination there. And the last token of the game is their red Tremor. And really not much to do with him because he can't like leap my guy, so he would be dropping down 1, 2, and at that point he's moving into my thing, so he would basically be dropping down because now he's in close combat. He's engaged with me. Oh well. Well, at least this plan kind of worked out. Slowed down him, stopped him from running around, but the Ion Core was just too much on this side for me to slow down. He was able to fling the units past me, and that's too much. I mean, for this scenario specifically, it's such a powerful ability to be able to move a unit, especially within 5 squares, because if you think he's here, right? If he wants to go, he can move like a big direction, big amount of space all across the board, or moving your own units or moving the enemy units. That is a powerful unit. I gotta say, that's one of the most powerful units that I've seen in the For What Remains game yet, because being able to move yourself, your own allies, or the enemy characters is such a big ability in this game, especially when you're trying to gather things like scavenge tokens or make it across the board so many times with different units for your victory. That's beefy. I know they probably didn't expect that. I would almost think right now I think he's a touch overpowered for what he costs, but that's also because he's pretty much single-handedly won this game. I'd have to play with him a little bit more just to determine. But remember, too, he loses that ability if he's not veteran. So if you do a couple of wounds to him, and it could have easily happened if I hadn't rolled badly and had got my attacks off, he wouldn't have made it to the end because he would have been stuck back over here and not able to magnetic blast himself up ahead of my guys. So yeah, maybe not that OP. Strong ability. but not incredibly OP. There's a big mech in the game, the combine forces, the mechanical forces, the military forces, and one of the other versions of this game that actually has a dual fire ability that's just incredibly powerful, because they can shoot almost across the board and fire at multiple different targets. So that guy's a beast. There's a lot of good abilities, although I like the zombies summoning. I'm going to have to look into getting the third copy of this game, though, because I played the one with the rebels and the military forces. I played this one that has the best way I can think of to describe is the hippies and the zombies. And then there's the middle pack that has like the psychers. So like the holy hippies, I guess is the way to think of them. And then the ones that think technology is a bad thing. So they use like swords and crossbows and stuff now. So that would be an interesting version of the game. See what kind of special abilities they have. But yeah, that's going to end this game. It ended a bit quicker than I anticipated. I expected to have another round or two. I honestly expected it to come down to them getting one guy across here because of that ion blast, but I thought I was going to be able to stop the rest of them from getting there, and it was going to come down to whether or not these tremors and the geomancer would be able to push past my guys on this side, or if I was going to be able to hold them back. On what was going to determine the game. And it didn't end up playing out that way. Just a bad draw of the tokens. And that's going to happen, though. That's the fun part. And that's part of the reason I think the solitaire plays well, is because you don't know what's going to be in there. The game can be decided, but a large part of this game, even when you're playing it multiplayer, is determined by what tokens you put in versus what tokens your opponent puts in. If they put in the right ones and you put in the wrong ones, bam, that can lose you the game or it can win you the game. But yeah, I really like For What Remains. I think David Thompson does a great job designing this, and I think he really did a good job melding the miniature skirmish game with a tactical war-based game. I think he really did a good job, especially with the different factions and the fluff that goes along with the game. If he wanted to flesh it out into a novel, hell, I'd read it. It was an interesting read just in the rulebook. But that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Y'all take care. I'll catch you in the next one.